Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to some more Dragon Warrior / Quest. I am glad thou hast returned. All our hopes are riding on thee. For reaching thy next level of experience, thou must gain 53 points. See me again when thy level is increased. Goodbye now, take care and tip not the fates. Get thy bitch ass out there and do some grinding. Oh, Dragon Warrior 1 / Dragon Quest 1. I've already talked so much about this in the previous episode, but there's still so much to discuss on this bizarre game. It's amazing that it came out at all in the West. It really is, because just the fact that they managed that amazes me. I don't know what else to tell you. That's incredible that it managed to come out in the West. It probably shouldn't have for how late it came out. What am I equipped with again? Let's see here. Oh, nothing of use has yet been given. No, it's status. That's just been equipped. Copper sword, leather armor, small shield. Okay, so I want to head up next to do a little grinding, because that is 90% of the content of this game. We're going to grind near Gryndyng this time. That slime fucked right off. He was like, nope, I'm going to go mascot somewhere else today, thanks. Gryndyng, we visited briefly last episode, but it is up here in the northern west corner of the world. A magician, oh, hello. Yeah, I could fight magician, just melee. Cast hurt, and it did. That's alright. Yeah, there we go. 4 EXP, 10 gold. Okay. What? Oh. A red slime. It's easy enough, Take my 1 EXP and 2 gold. Every further re-release of this game increased the EXP and gold that you receive, by the by. If you were wondering. Get out of the goddamn way, old man. Why do they have him there? I would like to buy... Okay, you do not sell wings. Okay, never mind. I was going to pick up a Chimera wing so I could use it to fast travel back to town if I wanted to. What do you got here? So Gryndyng's nice because it has 2 items that aren't sold anywhere else, except for the final town, Cantlin. The hand axe for 560 and the chainmail for 300. Both are quite nice. We're gonna do a little grinding to get them, see how much it costs to use the inn here. 25 gold per night. That will be okay when we get there. Oh, I do need to buy torches because I'm going into a dungeon. Move. Get out of the way, you old bat. Oh god, now he's in the way of the entrance. Yeah, please give me a pair of torches. I don't have the spell to create light yet, so that has not enough. Wow, I'm poor as shit. I didn't even notice. Fine. You have right of way, I guess. Oh my god. Thank you. Get out. Okay. He was just refusing to cooperate. Okay, so down here is a place somewhere in the vicinity called Rock Mountain Cave, and that's where I want to go. If I recall, it's down here somewhere. Yep, Dracu's dead, very easily killed. 2 whole gold. Might be cheaper to just walk back to Tantagel Castle and heal there, honestly. A ghost? A ghost? Get wrecked. Yeah, they don't hit that hard. Ghosts aren't that scary here. At this point, I'm way too strong for them. They're gonna consistently do like 1-ish damage to me. That little pause when you step through hills is normal, by the way. That is just a thing. It's meant to simulate that you have to go a little slower through hills. A magician. A magician. It dodged and didn't punch me for 1 damage. Oh, damn it, you had to just cast the spell of hurt. That 5 damage sucks. I don't like taking that. But they're pretty much pushovers if you can just hit them hard initially. And they drop some good gold. Okay, this is fine. These fights are perfectly okay. Ah, god, he cast hurt. Ow. 2 punches is what I want. Oh my god, he actually lived. I did just not quite enough damage. Okay, there we go. This is why I want the hand axe. Okay, so I guess we better cast a heal. I guess we better cast another heal. Yeah. Ghosts are fine. Them I can kill pretty easily, and they're gonna hit me for like 1 or 2. Yeah, that's enough. I fight ghosts all day. They do occasionally dodge, but that's alright. Is the cave down here somewhere? Don't walk in that. That's swamp. That poisons you. Meaning you take 1 damage each step you take in it. There's no poison effect in the game, thank goodness. There's no one there. I know. I just want to use a torch. Okay. Thankfully, I actually have a map up for this to make my life a lot less hard. I would like... Yes, okay. I believe it's the bottom corner has what I want. Ah, Druin! These are known as lunatics in the modern translation. I think we can just beat it to death. Oh my god, maybe we can't. That's a significant amount of damage you're dealing there, Mr. Druin. How about a hurt? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I was wrong to come down here. It's a little early, apparently. It's done well in defeating the Druin. Thy ass got kicked for not that much gold. Okay, so heal spell. And then we do that probably, well, we'll wait a little bit. I'm gonna go back the way I came, because, that just wasn't that nice, was it? Not quite ready for the mountain cave. Okay. If that's one of the easier encounters in there, I'm not quite ready to be doing that. Ouch, by the way. God, that Druin kicked my butt. You can die, and that's okay. You just respawn at the king with half of your gold gone. And that part is not so okay. You don't want to lose half your gold in this, because it takes goddamn eternity to get any. Maybe I'll grind at the hill area underneath Tangential Castle again. This guy I can take. When they punch, it's fine, because they do pathetic melee damage. It's the hurt spell that bothers me. Yeah, that's not so nice. Free healing in town anyway. In Tangential Castle in any case. Breckenary town, you'd have to use the inn, but we can just heal with the old guy that gives us our MP back. This is exactly why I wanted to have a wing, but they don't sell them here. I think they sell them over in Cole, and I don't want to run over there for it. Speaking of healing up, though. There we go. Ah, a Scorpion. It attacked before I was ready. Ouch. This might be a problem. This might be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. We're running away. Yeah, sorry. Can't kill you right now. Love it. Let's get on the other side of this bridge. The bridges usually denote this is an easier area. Yeah. Well, you're a gold and an EXP. We're kind of like sorting out into the world now a little bit more than we used to. We can walk all the way over to Gryndyng, which is nice. That is a help. But we're not ready for the big leagues at all. We can go to Gryndyng, we can get almost certainly the chainmail. That's going to be a necessary thing. Yeah, my coming was foretold, thanks. I would like to cast some heal spells on myself now, thank you. Yeah, 31 is my max, I believe. So give me the rest of my MP back. I have 18 MP and 31 HP right now. I would say we'll probably beat the game at level 20. That is usually when people tend to beat this game, just so you know. The level cap is 30. Really? You got the drop on me? Just a random dumbass red slime? Okay. So I talked about it a little in the last episode. We were talking about... Oh, you can see the Rock Mountain Cave from this side. I didn't even notice that. But this game was a mega hit in Japan, and that is because it was the first of its kind, really. It was something that fascinated players. And it came out very early. When it came out here, it was 3 years later. And Final Fantasy I had already come out, which is a much more advanced kind of RPG. Like, this features single encounters with enemies. There's one character, you don't have a party, it's just you versus one enemy in every fight. And that's, also, it's very linear. There's no, like, speed to determine who's moving first or whatnot. It's just, you roll to see if you go first, and then you just alternate turns forever after. I should have cast Hurt. Yeah, that hurt. Hurt is good for the scorpions, because they're kind of strong. Yeah, there we go. I need to heal myself, though, because he's kicking my ass. Yep. And Hurt. So I got room for like 3 more hurts and a heal. That will be fine. 3 hurts and a heal. Gold increases by 13, good. I need to get about 300 gold for the chainmail, which will make me much less dead. But, yeah, so, well, this was a very, by our standards, utterly primitive game. Oh, hold on, we were leveled up. Courage and wit have served thee well, that's been promoted to the next level. Thy power increases by 4. Thy maximum hit points increases by 3. Thy maximum magic points increase by 3. Okay, not bad. Didn't get any agility, of course. But, yeah, I'll fight him. Let's do it. Let's see how he goes. Okay, he can cast Hurt. That's right. I forgot that friggin' Dracolites have Hurt. Okay, that's fine. I have room for a heal. But this game, when it was in Japan, sold 500,000 copies, if I understand right. My sources on this were in Japanese, and my Japanese is not fantastic by any means. It's pretty bad. I can understand a little bit, and Google Translate helps a little. But I think it was saying it sold 500,000 copies. So naturally, they went ahead and said, well, like, we sold 500,000 copies in Japan. The U.S. market's huge. It's a huge country with a massive population. We'll make another 500,000 U.S. copies to sell. Not so much. Not so much. People saw this and were like, this is not Final Fantasy. This is so primitive, and it just didn't go well. And that's why they did the whole Nintendo Power thing that I talked about last episode, to unload those and make the money back by getting subscriptions to Nintendo Power. Because they were clever. Very, very clever. Ah, shit. Ow. You know what? I will cast Hurt on you twice, and then I will just go. Oh, he missed. Cool. Yeah, 1 more Hurt will take care of you. Should? Yes. Thou hast done well. Good. Okay. Thankfully, we're out of danger by just walking up 1, because that encounter stuff is just slimes and red slimes and drakies up here. Now I just kind of meander on over back to Tantagel Castle. It's a nice short trip. And it's rare for me to say that like, I wouldn't recommend somebody playing a game on the channel. Like, I usually recommend everything I play because it's fun. This is such a grind, though, that I really don't recommend playing the original Dragon Quest. Get, like, one of the remakes or something, but the original NES version is so primitive that unless you grew up with this or you're familiar with it in some other way, it's just not going to be a good time for you, probably. Like, my tolerance of bullshit retro game stuff is very high because I am in my 40s and this was my childhood, so. But for a lot of people, especially younger viewers, who are like maybe in their 20s or their late teens, probably just watch the video or play one of the remakes or remasters. There's a good HD 2D, HD 3D 2D remake that came out a while back that is, I think, bundled with the first and second games. That's worth the trouble. I think it's fairly expensive. That's basically the price of a new game, which is insane, but Square Enix pricing. So, yeah, this is just very ancient. It's very ancient. I like it, but I'm also ancient. Okay, now I can deal with you. I got plenty of hurt to give you. You're in for a world of it, in fact. Well, that was a pretty bad hurt. I did not get a lot of damage out of that. 8 is pretty low. 10 is okay. Please die, though. I'd really like you to perish soon. Yeah, there we go. Some bad castings of hurt there. That gold. Gold's what I really want. Later on, we'll be able to farm an enemy that's worth a lot of gold. But right now, that ain't happening. It dodged. Ghost can really only deal about 1 damage to me, though. It's the enemies that can cast hurt or hit me really hard. There, he hit me for 2. That was his best shot. It's the enemies that can hit really hard or cast hurt that are a problem right now. That's our real thing, is we need some way to quickly kill them. There's basically 2 that we're interested in dealing with, because we're not going to go fight Druids anymore. The Magician, who doesn't always do it and is kind of weak as hell when he punches you. There we go, we 2-shot him that time. The higher level giving us a little more strength helped a lot. And the other one is, of course, the Magidrakis or Dracolites, whatever you want to call them. Those are kind of dangerous because they can also hit for some melee. Ow! 7 damage. That's a really bad hurt spell. Ouch. Let's kill you fast. Thank you. I'm not worried about the level so much as I want the gold to get me the chainmail. The chainmail would be a huge improvement in my overall survivability right now. You know what? I will kill you. I will cast Hurt on you. 9, and then I think a hit should finish you. Ow, 7. Ugh. There we go. A hurt and a hit seems to kill them pretty well. Another heal, please. Okay, there we go. Now, the music for this game is kind of, like, for the whole franchise is kind of iconic. It is unfortunate, there is some pretty bad history with the actual composer of the series, whose name escapes me right now. They were unfortunately, like, a big-time Japanese nationalist, and a nationalist anything is a bad, bad thing. They fought for years to keep their music from ever getting to the West. Like, anybody who's a something nationalist, be it, like, country nationalist or Christian nationalist or white nationalist or anything, is always an extremely icky person to have any dealings with. They are, fortunately, no longer a problem, you could say. But, yeah, I think that is one of the things the franchise is famous for, is, like, what an absolute shitlord its composer was. A shame, because they are quite talented, or were quite talented. I'm pretty sure they're dead now. But in any case, they never got their wish, and we got the awesome music anyway, so rip loser. But from what I understand, a lot of the people that worked on the game are delightful, though. Like, the series creator is apparently a pretty fun guy who really likes how popular it is around the world. Dragon Quest is, by the way, insanely popular in Japan. When a new Dragon Quest game comes out, basically it's a national holiday. It's pretty much declared Dragon Quest Day because everybody calls out from work, so there's no point trying to keep things open. Like, that's how absurd that is in popularity. Oh, I did an excellent move. You have a random chance to crit based on, I think, your agility score or just a flat rate. I can't remember if agility affects crit at all. There's an item in the game called the Fighter's Ring that should increase your crit rate or increase your damage. It's not clear what it was supposed to do, but due to a bug in the game's coding, it doesn't do anything, so there's no real way to increase your crit rate that I know of in any meaningful manner. Ow, he dealt 2 damage. There we go. We're doing a decent little ground. What's our gold at? 220. We're getting close. We're getting close. We need 80 more gold to get our chainmail, which will greatly improve our ability to fight scorpions and later skeletons when we start seeing them. Because that's a lot of defense. It won't help with hurt, sadly, because hurt is a fixed damage between, I think, like 6 and 12 or something like that. It's the same for when we do. Oh, we did another excellent move. You can see those are great. They pretty much one-shot this kind of enemy. You know what? We will not waste the hurt. How much do I do? 6? So if I dealt 6 twice, do you die? Is the question. No. Okay, so no, it's not as good as I had hoped. Ow, that was a pretty nasty hurt. I think the enemy hurt is less powerful than my hurt, because mine does up to 12. I think theirs is like 4 to 8. Mine is like something like 6 to 12. Speaking of spells, though, time for quick heal. Wow, he preemptive striked and hurt for 7. Damn, that sucked. Okay, at least he punched that time. Damn it, he didn't die. He has 1 health left, I know it. I know how much health he had, too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're making it. We're getting real close to getting our chainmail. I'm gonna cast heal again because I'm in bad shape. There we go, that should be sufficient. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna cast heal one more time because I really hate to lose 125 gold by dying down here. Okay, if I do 7, yes. Now, I just have to do 7 twice because he has exactly 14 health, I believe. That was a terrible hurt, wow. Nope, he has 15 HP. I did not realize that. Okay, so that's not so good. We do need to throw out a hurt to 2-turn a Magidraki. Okay. Well, alright then. Here's your hurt. Just by 6. That was a fucking terrible hurt. Wow. I think I rolled, like, close to minimum. Oh, that one died? Wait, do they have a variant? They don't have any variance in their stats in this game. Did I just miscalculate hideously? Now no, not item. You absolutely get hurt spells, because you are strong as hell. They got good defense. Ow. 4 damage, that's fine. Got 1 more hurt. Good, that was good enough. Around 20 damage will do them in. Okay, and now we're out of here, going back to town with our 282 gold. Time to go heal at the old man. I just want to pick this old man up and carry him on my back. He'd make life so much easier. Later on, we'll have some more solutions for free healing, but for now, this dude is it. I'm glad they included this, because damn, it would be eating into my gold so hard staying at like Gryndyng or Breckenary Inn. That's full health, so we'll talk to you and get the rest of my MP back. I'm up to 21 MP. Let's check with old Kingy and see what we need for level 7, because level 7 is kind of a milestone level for us. That gives us access to an important spell that makes life so much less bad. And then level 9 is probably the one that I really want. Let's return. Before reaching thy next level, thou must gain 138 points. Okay. .30-ish will do fine. We'll absolutely get the gold, so we should probably make our way towards Gryndyng to be able to buy that chainmail. I may pass on the axe entirely, because Coal Village has a better weapon for sale that costs about twice as much, but is more than twice as good. So I might skip that. I really might skip the hand axe, although it is very nice. You can also skip all the armor if you're incredibly brave and don't mind dying a lot, because the best armor in the game is actually free, and I could go walk over and get it right now. I just have to kill a specific enemy who's quite hard. And I need a certain spell to have any real hope of doing it, though. I need Stop Spell because that enemy casts Sleep a lot. Stop Spell, of course, stops someone from casting spells for the rest of the fight. Alright, over here in these hills has magicians and scorpions, so we can fight them. Yep, you cast Hurt. I knew you'd do it, you son of a bitch. Okay. Oh my god, he lived. That's fine, he just punched me. I don't care if he punches me, it's just the hurt spells that suck. In fact, I have done well in defeating the magician, thank you very much. Okay, this Magidraki is just gonna eat hurts. That sound of casting magic is iconic and has been used in every Dragon Quest game, probably. Is that enough? Yep, that was enough. Okay, let's go get our chainmail. Right now, our defense power is a mere 15. Leather armor ain't very good, as it turns out. Perhaps unsurprisingly, yes. Just some leather armor. The clothes were almost worthless, but this is going to make a difference for us. Let's go ahead and buy. So we had 15, right? Chainmail. Now, half plate is extremely expensive, but I probably will get it later, and then we'll skip like the full plate and go for the best armor. Chainmail? Then I will buy thy leather armor for 35 gold. Yes. Okay, sure. No, we're good. 520 for the hand axe if I want it. My defense power now is 21. That was 6 more defense, which is significant when it comes to not getting murdered by scorpions, specifically. Let's actually make a trip towards Kull and see what our options are there. We'll drop by Tangiel Castle on the way, of course, but Kull is over this way. It's in the northeast of the map instead of the northwest like Gryndyng. We'll get a little swing by Tangiel, get our MP restored and heal up, because we will run into, like, ghosts and bigger things down there. Not Drakkies. Drakkies are not a big deal. God, we dealt so much damage there with that crit. Oof. I wish I could do that all the time to the scorpions and magic Drakkies. That'd be nice. That's never gonna happen, so don't expect that as a thing. That's not foreshadowing. That's just not gonna happen. Also, I remember the name of the Dragon Lord's castle, and that's Castle Charlock, and that's a great name for an evil dragon guy's castle. Or maybe Castle Charlock, it's not clear, but I'm gonna go with Castle Charlock. Cast heal. And talk to old guy. Give me all my MP back. Thankies, thankies, thankers. Okay. Alright, let's head to Kull Village. I can't remember if we visited Kull last episode. I don't think we did. I think we just visited Breckenary and Gryndyng. But Kull will have some more people to talk to. Maybe we did. I think we talked to a guy in Kull Village. Yeah, I think we did visit Kull at one point. So we will be going back to it, though, because I want to see what they're selling and the prices. It's been a long time. I've forgotten what they sell. Okay, that's just hills that go into mountain. That's no good. Go around this way should take us there. I've been in that little sandy dungeon there. That was Erdrick's tomb, where we got the tablet to let us know that we need basically 3 items to make an item to get through the game and get to Castle Charlock. It's not a complicated quest that we're on. It's just go get a couple items. This game doesn't even really have bosses technically other than the final boss. I guess it sort of pseudo does. I could argue that there are 3 other bosses in a way, but they're actually just kind of regular enemies that are scripted to be fought in a certain spot. I don't know. You can call them bosses if you wanted. We'll see when we get there. Damn, everything's so much jumpier than me. They get me instead of me getting them. Ah! Stop that. Perish, ghost. I mean, I guess he already did. That's probably the problem, really, isn't it? I think Kull's up there. Let's see here. How much gold do I have right now? I got 59. We're building it back up from killing ghosts. Get some gold. Nope, that's solid barrier mountains. We gotta go down a little bit to get to Kull. At least I one-shot Drakkies and slimes and red slimes now. I'd really love to get to where I one-shot magicians, and then we'll have a great time. One-shotting ghosts would be okay too, but not that big. Well, I did one-shot that ghost. I randomly dealt enough damage to kill him there. 9 damage. Not too bad. I think over this bridge is where the good shit starts. Oh, he just outright missed me with his punch even. That's sad. Poor guy. He didn't get nothing. He really did not accomplish much. You never lose EXP for dying, so don't worry about that. there's a cave down there in that swamp that I'd very much like to pass through later, but not right now. I think Cole's up here. You know what? These guys are not really worth the trouble. I'd rather fight the magicians. They die in 2 hits. The scorpions are good, though. Also, I should be tougher now, so I'm not as worried about getting hit by them. 3 is not too bad. How much damage are we going to deal? 8. Okay, that was fine. Scorpions are easy enough. They're still pretty good kill. I don't like the Magidrakis because they just... it's the hurt. The spell they cast sucks. It sucks to deal with. There's Cole. God, all this music is so familiar to me. It's just earworms forever. You only hear the first 3 seconds of anything, but man, it's great 3 seconds. That was a pretty weak hurt. Maybe armor does reduce the damage from magic somewhat? I don't believe that it does, but... This is the village of Cole. Yeah, this is the place. Okay. I would like to talk to you. Please save us from the minions of the Dragon Lord. I'm working on it, lady. Golem is afraid of the music of the flute, so 'tis said. That is one of the vaguely boss-like things we will be fighting. Dreadful is the South Island. Great strength and skill and wit only will bring thee back from that place. Boy, that's the truth. East of Hawksness there is a town, 'tis said, where one may purchase weapons of extraordinary quality. Yup. Weapons and armor, okay. Oh, they do sell the hand axe here. I was sure that they didn't sell that here. Okay, so full plate is 3,000. Half plate's worth it. Full plate's not. I'd rather save them by magic plate, which is sold, I think, over in Cantlin, which we won't be going to yet. God damn it, hold still, old man. Legends have said that fairies know how to put Golem to sleep. So fairies can put Golem to sleep, and Golem doesn't like the sound of flutes. This is all important info. This bath cures rheumatism. Does it heal me? Nope. So see Nestor? I think he may need help. I believe we talked about that briefly. Okay, this fucking guy over here. Look at this. Look at what they've done to this poor man. He's just surrounded by swamp. Like, I can't get out of here to cure my rheumatism. Father Cinevetri, hast thou any proof? I do not yet, but by God, I will. Has thou been to the southern island? No. To the south, I believe, there's a town called Rimuldar. Yeah, that's where I really want to go. Rimuldar is the place to buy keys. Yep, and that's why I really want to go there, by the way. That requires me to do something a little scary, though. Dealing tools, what can I do for thee? Wings, aha! Not worth it, 70. I thought they were much cheaper than that, like 30. I'll just wait and get the spell for it. Get out of the way, fat. Alright, let's talk to the old guy. Ow, ow. It's 1 damage every step on that. How brave is thy ancestor, Chay. Thou cannot defeat the great Dragon Lord with such weapons. Thou shouldst come here again. Thanks, you dick. Okay, so coal is not important to me after all. I thought I was going to have to buy a few things there. No, I will definitely get the hand axe then, because boy, oh boy, do I not want to do the mountain, or the little pass-through cave to get to Rimuldar without more damage. There's shit in there. Oh, you just didn't damage me at all, okay. So here's our next course of action. 520 gold is needed so that we can get the hand axe, and then I believe we will be able to... Oh, shit! Oh, run! Oh god, skeletons are here. I don't like skeletons, and you just saw why. Skeletons are real bad. Real bad. Ooh, that was 9 damage. The fuck off, Magidraki. I don't need you in my life either. I'm gonna go back to my grinding spot now that we're done looking around up here. Ghosts are no problem. They tend to get one-tapped. Magicians are a little bit of a problem, but they're so worth it because they don't spam spells like the Magidrakis do. Later on, we'll get into the really terrifying shit that likes to spam cast sleep and hurt and heal. What is even up here? Oh, this place. I should go visit here just for plot reasons to show you something. We'll need to come back here later. I can't do anything here right now, but you still have to use the stairs command. Even though you don't have to use a town command to get into a town. Yeah, this old geezer here, he's important. My bravery must be proven, thus I propose a test. There is a silver harp that beckons to the creatures of the Dragon Lord. Bring this to me and I will reward thee with the Staff of Rain. Yeah, we need that. The silver harp, it's called in this. In other translations, it's the Lyre of Ire. You can play it to make monsters attack you and get into an encounter appropriate to the area that you're in. But we do need that. Now, we've already heard about that because there was a bard named Garen that founded Garenham, and he had a silver harp. We talked to people in Garenham that talked about that. However, we can't get to it right now because we need a magic key from Rimmildar to open that big door in Garenham to get down to that area. Because there's a big building in Garenham. I guess it's like Garen's mausoleum or something. And we need to get in there, because the harp was buried with Garen. Screw Magidrakis. Oh, he blocked me and he cast Hurt. Ass. Okay, fine. I'm gonna get rid of you. Yep. We're just hurting each other. Maybe armor does reduce damage from hurt and hurt more. I don't know. Feels like it shouldn't, but I know there is a magic that specifically cuts the damage from the hurt spells by a third, but that is not what that shitty chainmail does. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played through this. Some of my knowledge is probably wrong. In any case, we're on the road back to Tantagel Castle for you know exactly why. Level 7 will be a very good level for us. First I was like, nope. I see a big blue man with 2 frames of animation. I'm getting the hell out of here. This one's not as smart, but it's much more agile and not as accurate, apparently. There we go. Oh my god, come on. Just let me go to town, damn it. It dodged, of course. Yeah, well. I usually like to prioritize the defense over the damage because, like, there's a big difference when you get hit by something that does a lot of damage with good defense. I feel like that saves your life more often, and since dying costs you half your gold, defense is incredibly precious. You don't want to just have a real bad encounter and just drop dead, lose 30, 40 minutes of grinding. That would be a disaster. I'm sorry, that would be a disaster. I gotta do the little thing with the fingers and thumb when you do that. Why does he talk like that? He's a New Yorker. Like, he doesn't even talk like he's a New Yorker. He's not like, hey, I'm fucking asshole. I'm the worst president in the history of the world. Hey, I'm not trying. No, he's like, this is disaster. I don't know. What a strange man. I can't say disaster without thinking the like disaster though. I guess it's a little bit of the kind of New York style accent, but it's not very pronounced for a person who's from New York. It's weird. Every other person I've ever known of from New York is like, I'm walking here. That's a little more Jersey. That's a little bit more Jersey. What are you doing here? You had 34 and 21. Okay, so I'm good. For some reason I thought I had 38 health, but I do not. I would like to have any amount of additional health over 34. It would be wonderful. I would really like to get into that Rock Mountain Cave, because there's good EXP and gold there, and there's potential to make a lot of gold down there, because there's an item that sometimes spawns that sells for 1,200 gold, which solves my problem, but I'll never get there alive, is the thing, because druids are badass, and you can't run from everything forever. Okay, that was fine. He used to deal like 3 to 5 damage. Yeah, he's dealing 1 to 2 now. That's a lot nicer. He didn't cast any hurts, so that's good. Okay, yep, this is fine so far. These guys are not that bad. 10 gold a pop. 52 magicians would buy me the hand axe, which I think that plus level 7 or 8 or 9 would let me get through the Rock Mountain Cave pretty easy. Oh, here comes a hurt. Oh, no, it definitely doesn't reduce the damage. Okay. That was a 10 damage hurt right there. That, obviously, I'm going to say that hurt, but yeah, no shit. That's why it's called hurt, okay? It's no different when a Magidraki or a Magician cast it. It's just the same effect. It's a flat range of damage then, regardless of your defense. I believe it's 4 to 12 then. Because I've seen it as little as 4 and I've seen as much as 12 when I've cast it. And it's the same for me too. Ooh. That wasn't so bad. I don't care when they attack. I'm quite tanky now. The scorpions are the only thing here that can deal any real attack damage to me. And they're hurt magnets, so that's fine. I'm in the hurt locker. How much gold are you assholes worth anyway? Are you really worth it at all? 5 EXP, 10 gold. Yeah, same as a magician, okay. Another heal spell cast, please. Thank you. Heal is also a fixed amount in a range. It never goes up. Thank you for punching instead of doing anything bad like casting the ouchies. Don't give me the owie. 4-9, yeah. Agidrakis are fine. Magicians are fine. Scorpions are probably the best thing I can kill. Ghosts are actually great because they're just a freebie. But they're not worth much. I need 520 for the hand axe, I believe it said. Ow! A whole 1 damage. Oh no. Yeah, well, I dealt that with a 0 at the end of it, which is quite a lot more. What do we got here? Come on, give me some scorpions, man. Where are my scorpions at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Oh, God. That one wasn't that bad. Little heal keep me going here. I'm not having to burn too many hurts. I don't have to burn hurts to fight Magidrakis or Magicians anymore. I can just beat them to death pretty well. Ow. Oh my God, 2 hurts in a row. This guy straight up sucks. Oh, that one I hated. Matt straight up sucks. Alright. Another heal. I got 1 more in me. I will melee a scorpion to death if I have to. Freebie there. Oh, it's not a freebie. He punched me. 2 damage and smack. Oh my God, I didn't do 1 shot there. He survived with the tiniest little sliver of health. I rolled badly. Oh well, that's alright. This episode, I believe we will be able to get the hand axe, which means we'll start doing a lot more things next episode. I really want to get to level 7. That would make scorpions pretty free, because they're vulnerable to the spell I'll get. Yeah, just beat him. Hurt. I knew you'd do it. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't much more than an attack. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, finish him off. Good shit. Is there a range I'm getting in the gold? Because I thought they gave me 10 gold a minute ago. Oh well, I'm next level. Power increased by 2. Response speed increased by 7. That's a big agility increase. Nice. Maximum hit points increased by 2. Maximum magic points increased by 2. Thou hast learned a new spell. Yes, thou frickin' hast. It's sleep. And sleep is awesome. I'll try it out here. Let's put the Magidraki to sleep. The Magidraki is asleep. Hit him. Magidraki's asleep. Hit him again. There. Yeah, and it only costs, what, like 2 MP? Friggin' awesome. Let's put the Magidraki to sleep. It's asleep. Hit it. 7 damage. It's asleep. Hit it again. Another 10. Dead. Yeah, sleep makes life a lot nicer. Many enemies are susceptible to sleep. In fact, most enemies are susceptible to sleep. A few are even weak to it, and it always gets them. Scorpions are, and all their variants, like Iron Scorpions and Killer Scorpions, they're all very vulnerable to sleep. You can put them to sleep super easy, and they're pushovers. Sleep will put them down for usually a very long time, and you can do whatever you please while they're asleep. You can draw dicks on their face, you can hit them with attacks, you can cast magic on them. Nothing wakes them up except time. Time passing eventually will wake up sleeping enemies, and you. And that is why sleep is a terrifying spell to be hit with, and we don't want that to happen to us. Because the enemies that can sleep you are usually quite powerful, and then they will hit you like 4 times in a row and you will die and you will not get to run away because you are sleeping. But with sleep, you can clearly tell our power has greatly enhanced. I might poke my head back in Rock Mountain Cave and try to sleep stuff, but I wouldn't want to do it until I get a better weapon because my damage is just too low. You saw how long it took to kill that Druid, and that's not what would be considered a hard monster by any means in there. It's one of the easier ones. There's skeletons in there, and those you really... Ooh, boy, those are bad news. This game will put the fear of skeletons into you. Usually a very trivial enemy in most RPGs, like, oh, a skeleton. In this, it's like running into a mummy in Dungeons & Dragons. It's like the scariest thing you could ever encounter that seems so harmless. Like Dungeons & Dragons, a zombie. Least frightening thing in the world. A zombie wrapped in toilet paper. Run the fuck away. You do not want that mummy rot, man. It's gonna be bad. These hurts are not nice. Wow, I'm having bad luck with those rolling pretty high. Now, I know there's no one there. I want to cast a spell at myself. Heal. So I'm pretty much reserving magic in fights for casting sleep on scorpions or magidrakis, if possible. Yep. God, I love it. He won't wake up for a while, probably. Oh, he did actually wake up. They do get an action on the turn they wake up, by the way. So it's not always perfect, but they will always sleep at least for the first turn, I think. I think it's like 2 to maybe like 4 turns. It's pretty good, though. Don't cast hurt. Nah! You did the exact thing I didn't want you to. Oh my god, that was a really bad one. 9. Owie. Youch. We're up to 343. We're working on it. I'm glad we got our spell. Let's see how it is if I just punch you twice. I'd have to roll like 8 and 7 average. I think they have 13 health exactly, so roll an average of 7.5 damage on each hit would kill them. They'd only get 1 attack. It cost me no magic. Yeah, I think I'm at level 7. I'm doing enough damage to 2-shot magidrakis. Yeah, it seems pretty reliable. Okay, I'm gonna heal now though, because boy, oh boy. They seem to give me like 9 point something gold that rounds to 10 sometimes. I don't know how it's handling this. Maybe there is a slight variance in gold generation. I thought it was fixed though, because they always give the exact same amount of HP and almost exactly the same amount of gold, so it doesn't seem to have much of a range if it has a range. Come on. Where are my scorpions at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Ah, that wasn't a very good attack, but neither was his, so that's fine. That's more like it. Them double-digit hits are sure nice. In this game, anything double digits is pretty significant. I think the biggest heal spell in the game heals like 60. So it's not huge what happens in this game. Ow. Oh, that was as much as I dealt to him with my melee. Damn. Yeah, there's 10 gold. Sometimes they give me 9, sometimes they give me 10. I wonder why that is. I'm gonna look that up after this recording and see what is going on there. If there's actually a variance, or if it's like some kind of rounding, like floating decimal point or something that's happening. I'm just curious about that kind of thing in games. Well, that was a free magician. Ah, there's my boy. Spell. Sleep. Go right to sleep, Mr. Scorpion. There's 1 free hit, 2 hits. Oh, he woke up. Okay. Okay, he's not hitting me that hard. He hit me for 2. He's never hit me for 2 before. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I like that 15 gold. That's what I want to see right there. I wish I could just find a place that had scorpions and not these pricks with their hurts. That wasn't too bad of a hurt. I've been more hurt in the past. Like, even emotionally. That's a pretty good hit. 10 down. We're starting to get to where we can pretty reliably two-shot the Magidrakis and the Magicians. That's pretty good. I think one more level and we'll always one-shot. Damn! That was a crit. I like that. Yeah, sometimes he gives me 9, sometimes he gives me 10, but he always gives me 5 EXP. This is not gonna be nice. Oh, that was actually fine. I think he rolled minimum damage. I've seen them punch me for that at lower defense levels for more, so... Okay, we can kill this Magidraki. Yep, reduced by 5, and it comes after me. Okay. No real threat there. Unfortunately, I dealt so little damage on that first hit that I have to hit him a 3rd time to kill him. Quick heal spell, thanks. I got enough for a sleep on the next scorpion I see. If I drop below like 15 health, I'm gonna go to town. Because I can't heal anymore. There we go. I hit him so hard the first time that it didn't matter. That second hit sucked. We're getting real close. I think we will be able to get our weapon this episode. Oh, we crit him. That did away with that magician. Magician. Nice, another magician, okay. They feel a lot easier than the Magidraki, because they have less defense. I'm clearly hitting them, like, two-shotting every time now. It's very rare for me to need the 3rd hit on them, whereas the Drakis, probably about, like, a 1/3 of the time they need a 3rd hit to die. Ah, there's my victim. Sleepy time, buddy. Night-night. Night-night, it's Knuckles. That wasn't much damage. 5, 8, still asleep. 9, and he's dead. Never woke up. That's what I like to see. There is some kind of variance, because I'm getting a weird variance in the gold. Okay, fair enough. I'm like 16 gold away from... 16 gold away from my hand axe. Make that 14 gold. I think it was 520, not 560 or anything miserable like that. Bye, yeah, you just peaced out. Probably start making our way up there, making our way uptown. Walking fast faces past their scorpions. Alright, let's heal up. Alright. 36 health, 23 magic. What is our attack power? Is 28, defense is 24. It's not too bad, not too bad. The hand axe will improve a lot over our shitty copper sword, so that will be a big help to us. And Gryndyng's not hard to get to. So it was actually just the armor that's only sold in Gryndyng, not the hand axe. That's also sold in Cole. Or Cole. However you want to pronounce it, K-O-L. Oh, nice, a ghost. You're worth a little bit of gold. I need 13 left, and now I need 9. Okay. I hope it's not 560 or 540 or something. I'm just very mistaken. Okay, I need 7 more gold. Sadly, you don't get the discount first, I think, for selling the item back. So that's out of the question. Ow, you cast the spell of hurt. You chanted the spell of hurt. It wasn't too bad. I'm getting to where hurt doesn't immediately make me lose my mind in fear. Okay, I think that's enough to get there. Alright, please give me... Oh, it's 560. Ricky, I wanna be the show. Ricky. Alright, we'll go down here and get some more gold real quick. I ain't quitting until I can get that damn thing. 560, fine. We need the EXP anyway. The next spell I really want comes at level 9, and it will make life a lot easier on me. We got a few minutes left anyway. Thankfully, fights are very fast, usually, in Dragon Quest 1. Okay, we need 30 gold now. Oh my god, we one-shot him without a crit. Now we need 20 gold. I kind of like this spot, just because magicians seem to be the most common thing over here. Now we need 11 gold. Ah, there's a Scorpion. Put you to sleep, though, because you kind of still hit a little hard. Still sleep, good. Sleep one more turn, please. Oh, never mind. Sleep forever. Okay, now we got enough. Oh my god. The encounter rates. Future releases of the original here also lower the encounter rate a little bit so that you're not getting in a fight every 2 steps or every 1 step just to fight something that immediately runs away. There is a spell that works like a repel from Pokemon, by the way. You won't get it till later, but there's also an item, but it's hard to reach. You can buy them in a town that's pretty easy to reach, but reaching them requires opening a door with a magic key, which we don't have yet. Okay, give me that hand axe. Copper sword was nice, but the hand axe, please. Buy my copper sword for 90 gold, hell yeah. You damn right it's okay. Attack power of 33, baby. Now we are into business. Let's go fight something and see what we do to it. Yeah, okay, we dealt 15 to that Draki and it wasn't a crit. So that's a little cooler. Magician, can I one-shot you? Nope, 7. That was a very low roll for that. Ooh, that was a bad hurt. Ow. 12, that's more like it. I think they have 10 or 11 HP exactly, so... We rolled, like, abysmally poor on that roll, sadly, but I think we will somewhat often one-shot magicians now, which will drastically speed up our leveling and gold farming. I'm not looking to buy anything specific now. I wouldn't mind the 1,000 gold half plate. It's pretty good. I'd rather probably make my way to Rimeldar and see what they've got. Yep, they got 12 life then. Ow, hurt. Yeah, and it did. They got 12 life. I know I can deal that to them. I'm dealing consistently at least 10. Sometimes I roll really abysmally and get less, but... Ghosts are, of course, an automatic one-shot now, probably. Scorpions might be more two-shottable than they already are becoming, and Magidrakis might die in a single hit. I don't know yet. I'm very excited to know that. I would love to be able to start one-shotting shit. If not, then probably when I hit level 8, I will. Well, let's go down here. We still got a minute or so. Let's see what we can see. I'd like to fight a Magidraki and see how bad it gets. I think I can realistically two-shot a Scorpion now, though, which is nice. Oh, preemptive hurt. Ow. Damn, that sucked. Yep, that one-shot that magician, though. That's nice. I like that. Let's cast a heal real quick. Just show me a Magidrack. Yeah, I want to see one. There we go. Got preemptive strike and then missed it. Nice. 10. Okay, I'm gonna reliably two-shot Magidrakis now, so it's not gonna be a case of I might roll low and three-shot. I think I two-shot everything but the Scorpion now, guaranteed. Okay. That's a great addition, then. It means I, like, probably 6 or 5-shot the Druins now. We might try to make our way to Rimmeldar next episode. I don't know. Or we might go back and retry the Rock Mountain Cave. We'll see how we're doing. We'll see what we need to get to level 8, too, before we save. I really would like level 9, though. That's when things pick up most for me, I feel, and I get a much more useful spell for doing stuff out in the world. Let's cast our heal. Let's talk to you again, get my MP back. Thank you kindly. So we made some good headway here. We visited the town of Cole. We did a little shopping. We upgraded our weapons and armor again. We got a new spell. It doesn't seem like we did anything, but we did a lot. Believe me. Alright, King Big Square Guy. Talk to me. That must be 179 points. We'll definitely be able to get that. That's not too bad. Okay, and no, I do not wish to continue my quest. No, because we're out of time for this episode. As always, though, thank you all very much for watching. You're all great. I appreciate having you around so much. And please, everybody, be good to one another. It costs nothing at all to be kind. Bye-bye for now, everybody.